As all things must end, so did the well. It lays now under the ground, covered by its walls and bricks, so no cries or words spoken can be heard from its inside. It's barren, dormant. Only ghosts live within. And so how did this story end? For truth, it better not told, but cast a shadow over mankind's bleak humanity. For one day, back when the well was still a place to visit, along came a shadow of a man, not a boy, looking down, and inside he saw the celebrated man who was born in the well. With one coin, that they say is all it took, he launched a penny piece down the well, and before he knew it, the man born in the well was dead, the penny coin landing straight through his head. There was no pain, no cry, silence was all that ensued. Once life had been cradled down below, now it was snubbed out with one single final blow. The man, not a boy above, with his friends, more humans came, and from the well wall they removed stones and began to throw them on down, and slowly, like a butcher's piece of meat, did the man born in the well resemble, like that when the butcher has removed the skin to the fatty tissue and pummels it with his rolling pin, blood splattering dry up the walls of this once safe well. The man who was born in the well had no time at all to reflect of his existence, of all he had been given, of what he would miss now gone, of the very fact that which kept him inside as safe was the very means of his cruel death. For that coin took him out in a second. It is unsure whether to say he ever did see it come. Maybe asleep he was when his life was took. And so now the men, not boys above of human descent, pick large slabs from the top of the well, and with difficulty, time and effort spent, they lift them over the hole, blocking out the light below. Their intention quite clear now, and drop slowly, and down slowly does it drop, picking up speed and its weight as it falls down upon the sack where the heart it once beat, and crushes it. And then another slab, and another, until that heart is so flat it's like a man with a boot has placed his dirty foot right upon the heart and stamped out every ounce of it, until it resembles a piece of meat, no longer the vessel which once carried life around this poor boy's body. And so instead of awake, the men above are heard laughing and screaming, knowing they now have taken his life, although not knowing the coin would have been suffice. They dance around, knocking into the broken bits of the wall, till one falls on top, and it crumbles down above him, his friends carefully bring him back to his safety, as the wall falls in on itself like a self-made grave. The smoke, like a soul dusting the very air, breathed in by those now standing around, as if fed a part of that which no longer remains. And at this point I should say the tears in their eyes started running, and the great calamity was felt. For this poor boy's life was lost. But I would be lying if I did so. For only I was the one who wept, the one who had found him all those years ago and brought him to all these people's attention before he decided to go back again. And is my tears more of guilt? I did bring this fate upon him. And those that watch on, including men, not boys, they show no sadness, no fear, nothing. Maybe one or two men and women seem a little sad, but all walk off and go on about their own lives, and soon I'm sure will forget of this little one taken this night. Sleep well, poor boy, who was born in a well. May you find your happiness, of which in this life you never found.